getting forward to join in the attack as well. Kong Khan onto Chominu. Hendrik. And Chominu's already on a yellow card. Sumare. Lovely footwork. It's Sumare. Bobbles that into the 6-yard box, and it was put out for a corner by Heinze Alin. He's another one who's had a really good outing so far, Mamadou Sumare. Born in Fajara, a coastal town in the Gambia, moved to Malaysia with his family in 2006 as a 12-year-old. Hendrik delivers, Sumare with a header, that's going to drop for Malaysia! And they get their equalizer! Paulo Josue! That's the moment they were looking for. Josue gets his first at the Asean Hyundai Cup 2026 and his 11th for Malaysia. Now Sumare involved once more. Clever header back down into the 6-yard box. Meeting that delivery from Hendrik. Oh, it's taken a touch of a Myanmar player on its way through. It's Tanpang, unlucky off the shoulder. Paulo Josue pounces on that. He scored twice at the 2024 ASEAN Championship. Both those goals coming against Timor-Leste. And his last goal prior to this one for Malaysia was against Laos in October of last year in a 5-1 win. He's on the score sheet once more. Paulo Josue, the captain's armband as Sumare. Lovely touch from Sumare. Held up for the moment by Nanda Cho. Sumare, is that going to be a penalty? Yes, it is for Malaysia. Nanda Cho with the late challenge. The referee took his time, but he's made his decision. And it's Sumare once again. Who makes the difference for Malaysia. I don't think there's going to be any doubt about that one. No complaints really when you have a look at the replay. Sumare able to draw that foul from Nanda Cho, who perhaps just panicked. And for a player of his experience, he'll be disappointed with himself. 44 international appearances today for Nanda Cho. And he panicked in that moment, went in late on Sumare. And it's Malaysia who have the penalty. And it's Paulo Josue who's going to be taking on the responsibility here. So check in progress has been cleared. Penalty has been confirmed, and they can get on with this. Another key moment in this contest. Paulo Josue stepping up for this penalty. Up against Zin Nini Ong, who can make himself a hero with a save. Here we go. It's Josue! He's the hero instead. And it's Malaysia in the lead. From Canela to Kuala Lumpur, Paulo Josue steps up, takes on that responsibility, and puts Malaysia in front. Calmly done. And they were looking for a response. They've gotten it big time at the away side. Edge ahead. And Tuwana has been silenced by Paulo Josue. The Malaysian fans have found their voice on the other side of that rivalry. Five minutes apart, those two goals for Paulo Josue and for Malaysia to go in front. Hendrik Sumare against Nanda Chor once more. Sumare cuts inside. And Myanmar can hurt Malaysia on these breaks. Mong Mong Lin. Huntington. Oh, that was great tracking back by Alif. Getting in the way of Win Ning Tun's attempt at a cutback. It was a 3-on-2. Tan Peng was waiting for it to arrive in his path, and it never did. That's Malaysia's number 12, Alif Haikal, was there. So it is Myanmar with the changes now. It's a number 24, Somyoto, who is on for number 19, Hain Tet Ong. It's a double change. Just waiting for confirmation on that second change. This one, Kazayan tries to play it inside. Then Phio Win was there. Tun. He had Mong Mong Lin for support. Goes on his own, Rin Tun. Enough pace behind that shot in the end, and Pavitran is clever with his touch. And the yellow card, this time for Hen Phio Win. Well late, he was. It's a deserved booking for Hain Phio Win. He knew he wasn't going to get there. It looks like the other change was Nanda Chor being replaced. Number 13, Kuncho Zinhain is on. And Mong Mong Lin has taken over the captain's armband.